Oh, hello there. Are you feeling nervous about starting that watercolor painting? You're not alone. And today, I'm going to tell you how to move past that fear and get back to creating with confidence. Let's get to it.
Let's talk about fear. Not the kind where you're being chased by a bear or accidentally hit reply all on a company wide email. No, I'm talking about the sneaky kind. The kind that tiptoes in, wearing fuzzy socks and whispers.
Maybe don't try that. You might embarrass yourself. Are you sure you know what you're doing? Maybe just scroll Instagram instead. Let's organize the spice cabinet. That feels safer.
You know, that kind of fear. Especially when you're about to try something new, like painting an animal with watercolor. So there you are. You sit down, feeling kind of brave. Paper, pristine. Brush, loaded. Mood, cautiously optimistic. And then, nothing. Suddenly, that little voice creeps in.
What if it turns out awful? What if it looks like a ham with eyes? What if I'm just not autistic?
Here's the deal. That kind of fear, it's sneaky. It wears a nice sweater. It sounds reasonable.
Don't embarrass yourself. Wait until you're better. You're not ready yet.
But let's be honest. That's just your inner perfectionist throwing a dramatic tantrum in the corner. And fear loves animal paintings because animals have expression, movement, soul. They're majestic, chaotic, adorable weirdos. And trying to capture that on paper feels like photographing a cloud during an earthquake. Because if you get it wrong, your fox looks like it just came back from therapy. Your cat looks like it's been hexed. But here's the thing, fear only grows when we pretend it's not there. When we wait until we're good enough, we end up waiting forever. What shrinks fear? Naming it, laughing at it, saying, yes, I'm scared, but I'm doing it anyway. Because fear is loudest before you start. Once you begin, it has to sit down and shut up. Let me tell you about my first watercolor animal. I had this idea. I was going to paint a majestic owl. Full moon, intense stare, feathers catching the moonlight. Basically, something a wizard would hang over their fireplace. What I ended up with looked like a chicken in witness protection. Its head was too big. Its eyes looked like it had seen the horrors of tax season. And the moon looked like a smudge from a sad grilled cheese sandwich. I almost threw it out. But then I thought, hey, this owl might not be majestic, but it's mine. It was weird. It was funny. It was a start. And that start, that's everything. Alright, let's talk about what actually helped me push through and keep painting, even when my art looked like something out of a Pixar blooper reel. Tip number 1, start with shape, not detail. When you're nervous, you zoom in on the wrong things. Suddenly, you're trying to paint every whisker on a mouse, every nostril on a giraffe. But that's not where to begin. Start with simple shapes, ovals, circles, triangles. Pretend you're in kindergarten again. If it looks like a snowman with a beak, you're doing great. This is your blueprint, your animal skeleton. You'll add the pizzazz later. Right now, just build the potato. Tip number 2, let go of perfection. Watercolor is like a toddler with a juice box. It's going to go where it wants, whether you like it or not. And that's the charm. Let it run. Let it bloom. If the fur blurs, good. If the background bleeds, excellent. You're not creating a scientific diagram, you're capturing life. Life is messy. Art should be too. Let your animals look a little weird. That's how they get personality. That's how your style emerges. Tip number 3, choose one focus area. Overwhelmed? Cool. Same. Let's break it down. Don't paint the whole zebra. Just paint its snout, or one eyeball, or its fabulous striped butt. Focusing on one area not only takes the pressure off, but it gives your painting a strong focal point. The rest can be loose, abstract, mysterious, aka unfinished but intentional. Tip number 4. Practice with mini studies. You don't need to paint a full safari every time. Try little studies, a paw, a beak, a tail. Use scrap paper, the back of a receipt, your ex's old love letters. Get creative. You're training your brain and your brush. Every little study counts. Also, the stakes are lower. You don't have to frame it. You just have to learn from it. Tip number 5. Pick kind references. Do not, I repeat, do not start with a tiger mid-pounce in a thunderstorm. That's not a reference photo, that's a panic attack waiting to happen. Pick something calm, a sleeping dog, a bunny sniffling a flower, something that whispers, hey, you got this. Let your reference support you, not scare you. Now, real talk. Be kind to yourself. Seriously, if your inner critic is louder than your actual brushstrokes, fire them. Replace them with someone nicer, like a grandma who says,
"It's beautiful, sweetheart."
even when your penguin looks like a haunted bowling pin. Every artist you admire started with wobbly, weird, wonderful messes. No one wakes up painting like Monet. We all start by making art that looks like it belongs on the fridge next to a spaghetti chart. That's not failure. That's proof you're doing the work. And that matters. Fear will always be part of the journey.